This is a Hotpoint, light and easy, a Hotpoint Junior, if you might. We have seen many of these before, and yes, Uncle Richie has given us, well, not one but two more, but we're looking at this one today. This is, I think, the oldest one that we have ever had. It is sporting some very nice and thankfully very temporary cord hooks, but as you can tell by the fact that the casing, can be manoeuvred slightly, it isn't very well. And knowing what I know about these machines, that could be a massive problem. But there's only one way to find out, and that is to have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and Hotpoint vacuum chums. How are you today? Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, there is something structurally not very great with this machine. And sadly, we've got a screw card here ready and waiting as it is. I think it's going to be where it's pulled little plastic tabs. I hope it's just pulled them out and it hasn't cracked the plastic. We shall see. But if we look at the top of this machine, it has a switch design that I have not seen on the others, and a sprung upper cord hook, which is very nice indeed. So yeah, it's definitely an earlier one. Comment down below if you know the exact timeline, but yeah, this is quite different to the others. Let us undo the flex, and oh, that's a bit of a shame. It's split there. The actual cable seems okay, and you don't get this green flex very much at all otherwise. I think that might be seeing some clear heat shrink. I don't know. Oh, and the cable exit grommet has snapped, but it's there. We even have this very nice WG fused plug. Oh, very good indeed. Made in England, a little bit dusty, not seen much action for a while. But hey, enough about me. Let's talk about the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, these top cord hooks seem to just be held on with like a Jubilee clip on the top and the bottom. They're not, to my current knowledge, drilled into the handle. I mean, we could also remove this random tape that doesn't need to be here anyway from bodges gone by. Because yeah, obviously on these machines, the cable was supposed to tuck into the back of the bag, like a kangaroo. And on all the others, that was true. And this is why these might stay, because I think that puts an awful lot of strain on these bags. As awful as this looks, and we will have them off just for a laugh at some point. I don't know, I think they're probably actually better off staying there, because, I think it is better to wind the cable around the handle. What do you think? Comment down below. So yeah, that's all of that. Oh, I'm going to pop the bag back on first, so that I can undo the zip, which hopefully isn't seized, although I am failing to find the actual zipper. What on earth? Oh no, there is no, this isn't going to be fun. There's no zipper. And I don't think this is a backside. Yeah, it's not. It is. Oh, but the bag is sewn up on the top. Oh no. Yeah. There's the remains. Yeah, it's just not there. There is nothing there to zip down on. Oh, poo. So that's an instant fail. We can't do anything with this bag, bar, take it off and put it back on the machine. Oh dear. So, I don't think we should have taken that off, because now this has fallen out. This is the bag hook. Oh, now I've got to try and get it through there so it drops down into place. Oh, this isn't going well at all. Oh, I think I've got it. and I'm going to leave that screwdriver in there because, yeah, we're just going to put the bag on, really, and move on. Oh, no. Well, yeah, he's done it. There we go. You can go on there like so. Because I have heard this thing run, and I think you should too first, because I've got a feeling once we start really poking into this, hence why I've got the screw card, it's just going to have to come apart. So we'll do the testy bit first. And even by testy bit first, we're probably not going to be vacuuming because we can't get that bag dirty. Right. There we go. Yeah. You know, it's trying. It sounds okay. Doesn't sound awful, which is hopeful. I mean, that bag isn't going to be doing it any favours at all because I can't even empty it. We might even have to. I think I do have spare bags, but you know, that's. Oh. So immediately the bag flange itself is falling to bits. Oh, it's not even a crosshead screw. Of course it's not. There are 4 flathead screws at the back of this bag flange. Here is one for reference. I'm going to undo the other 4. We can take the bag off, and yeah, this is going to be part of our problem. There is a plastic fill tube. It's actually a top fill bag that goes up to the top, but because the bag's all full and dirty, it won't be opening properly at all. And yeah, both of the top corners did break from the bag flange, which is probably a sign of things to come. However, if we turn it on now, oh, there we go. Oh. Tons of airflow. Oh yes, no impedance here. So yeah, that bag is pretty much sadly for show. I'm personally not going to go down the avenue of fitting the bag. Right, now we can get up close and you know, this thing doesn't go back together immediately. That's going to be fine. Right, step 1, we are unplugged. Step 2, we may as well take off the belt guard because yeah, look, it's pretty much snapped in two. Part of me, you know, me wanting to film this now is I need to do some emergency gluing. And just like on all the others, can we see? Get a focus, Mr. Camera, come on. Yay. Those are the clips that, you know, slot this down into there. And they were split and rusty and horrible on all the other ones as well. Right, let's pop off the perished belt. Then we can turn it over to reveal 2 crosshead screws. Fantastic. Ooh. There we are, nice and rusty. Oh, this one's got an extra washer. Oh, that's good to see, isn't it? Yeah, a washer that shouldn't be there. That's like something that I would see on my car. However, we have motor cover. Our first 2 screws. You'll see a big crack there. There we are. Oh, look, it's even got its cardboard motor diffuser, so that's good. I can't wash that. Yeah, here is our motor. Yeah, happy little chap. Probably not an awful lot we need to do about that. And here is our issue. This is the long rod that pulls these sides together. And on that side, it is completely snapped off on that side. And it's completely snapped off on this side. So excellent. Does look like a clean break, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, we're doing all right. What's next? Let's take this out. I didn't have a base plate, did it? We haven't taken a base plate off. Should it have? I don't know. Oh well, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, here's our brush roll. That's actually pretty flipping good, and is just going to wash up very nicely. I'm probably even going to keep this belt because these are a specific size. And unless we can get Hotpoint Junior belts, this, worn in, worked fine one is going to do. This isn't a machine that you want a nice tight belt on because it will physically collapse the plastic, before it does any grooming at all. This machine is definitely for show. Right, you probably won't see it, but down there are 2 screws. And sadly, they are the 2 screws that we need to undo for these rods. So I'm going to go and squirt some lubricant about and try to get those cracked off. Yeah, there's no chance that they're undoing from the crosshead that's supposed to be under there. However, if I hold this, I can spin off the remains of the chassis. So it's a good job that that is broken. Annoyingly now, I have to wash this anyway because I can't keep on that back together because I've slossed a load of this everywhere. Because the other problem that they might have, right, there's a washer, is that there's actually a sleeve over this screw. And that is now rusted on very, very tightly, which is going to be a massive problem if we want to get this out without doing much damage. I wonder if I hold the sleeve and... there we go, that is moving. Is it going to move with us? So yeah, so I now have to get that off as well. But you know what, we're going to have to do the same with this one. So we may as well... Are you going to undo as well? Oh. It's the problem, the plastic's tearing. I don't know if it's the nut spinning or if it is undoing. I think it's undoing. Oh, well, thankfully it was broken, but we've now got to fix it back up enough to be able to do this properly, the other way. So that's a bit of a pain. Oh. So I'm going to unspin that, and then I'm going to get all of these off, and then, the top's not held on, so it's going to come apart now. All of our parts are done. We have the 2 broken bits, there's a washer on the top of each, then these, one came off perfectly fine, the other one needed a good tap through, but they're there, and then the screws are still, just got like a pot here, the screws are still in place, because we need to take the hood off first. And this screw is already completely gone now, so we need to remove the bumper. I'll sort that out in a minute. And then hopefully we can have mild separation. I say mild separation because actually I think I need to... I'm going to have to unplug the wiring loom first. Didn't quite think of that. Let me get set up for us to do that. This should be quite simple. We're going to... my cloth. We're going to unplug this RF suppressor, which hasn't gone pop yet, and we're not going to change it until it does. That's just 2 screws there. Oh, then we have, ow, it's a cross head. I thought it was just a clip. Oh, that's coming undone. That's promising. So we want to give the motor a good service, but there's not a great deal else that we can do. I want the screw, and I probably want the clip. Oh. Come apart. This must be here from new, so fine, slide off. There we go. So we have our business end of the machine. Here we go, and then the back end, which contains the big annoying spring, which we may not be touching nowadays. Some string. That is certainly interesting. That looks like, I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. And completely broken out screw post. That's fine. If we take off this lower handle bolt in a minute, I'm probably going to leave that be and just wash all of that bit whole. Let's put that there, and then I'll be very careful to not step on it. Yeah, here is our business end, and lots and lots and lots and lots of dirt. Here are these 2. There's a second screw. I don't remember a second screw. That's going to be... no. Wait. We're doing this wrong, in fact. Well, I say wrong. We're doing this to the best of our ability. It's this screw here. Which is now going to be the longest screw in the world. Wow, with 3 washers on it. That's, of course it does. I'm pretty sure that this bit comes away from the machine. You might have to take the wheels off. I'm pretty sure the hood comes off now, because yeah, we need to access these screws from inside. Oh, goodness me. Perhaps I should have rewatched my own video first. I was going to do a refurb thread on these, but I don't think I am now. Taking the wheels off rings a bell. Oh, you know what? Undoing some. I think, yeah, these long wheel screws. Please just come out. I know you're really rusty. That's it. Then, oh wow. Okay, yeah, then the hood comes off, because that's why you put these in last. So yeah, I just wanted to get the thing vaguely apart first. That's why you get them apart last. Those bits are what attaches to the hood. Right, excellent. We're getting on. I need to just do a quick sit rep of screws, then we can carry on. Might as well bring the wash box in as well. So, just trying to tidy up a little bit. This wheel here is broken. The rivet is spinning around this axle, and the axle is seized solid. This side is pretty much doing the same thing. So that's going to need a little bit of sorting out. Yeah, we have, look at all of this. I'll be very careful with this. I don't know what. Oh, that's a previous repair, folks. Okay, we're not the first people in. I thought that was a big wad of dirt, but it's not. That was epoxy. That is what was holding this big crack here into place. So, okay, we'll leave you be. Crikey, how little did they take this machine apart to fit that? Because, you know, I don't think, or it happened very, very early on in its life. Right, we need to take the brush roll clips out, but we can do that later on. What we need to do next is hope I'm being done. Is we need to grip these with some pliers. Oh, it's coming out. Yay! And extract these. I'm going to just screw that back into there so we know. Because I'm hoping that once we, fix up that chassis, we can pop these back into place. The actual holes for them are there. So that's good. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, because then this comes off. Oh my goodness. This is like all the fluff that the machine has ever picked up. Oh, wow. Look, it's all packed into here. All packed into there. Yeah, this bit's definitely nice. The machine, will work fine. It's obviously been picking up lots and lots and lots even before it failed. Oh, all that grit. Yeah, lovely. This also has, where are we? That way around. A really good condition base plate. Hotpoint Limited Peterborough. I know exactly where Hotpoint Bridge is. And the ratings plate, 3210. Very nice. Some order restored. We can now, we're going to start off by turning this little key, which loosens the clamp. I don't think I've got to take it off. I've just got to, that's why. The clamp itself isn't actually loosening underneath it. Oh, come on. There we go. We can take our bag fill tube out, which gives us plenty more access to our little tiny motor. Yeah, don't forget this is a cheap, nasty copy of a Hoover Junior motor. So, bless it. It's, oh, wow. Fan came undone though. This is definitely in far better condition than the others in this position. Yeah, this is a copy of a Hoover Junior motor. Hotpoint's attempt at doing it. Oh, one big keyed thing there. And yeah, they've done a pretty good job. It works. It works very well when it works. It's all very clean and tidy. And this is a massive pain to do without having access to the front. I remember having to do it on the other ones because they were so rusty and horrible that it just wouldn't work, and I had to go in from the back. I do, however, think I need, I don't think this is a screw on the front of this. Oh, Hotpoint put this sealant around them. Yeah, no, there's little nut and bolts. We're going to have to find and undo these 4 nuts, which will then drop the bolts out, and then we can take the motor apart. And with all 4 of these little nuts and bolts out, okay, fine, the armature comes out of the coil. That's okay, really. We can, oh look, you untwist the entire end on it. I see, that's very clever. Oh, now we've got to put it through. There's plenty of meat left on that carbon, especially for who it's for. Blimey, Richie will get a decade or 2 out of that before it needs... Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. So we need to look for some carbon brushes. Fine. So that's the top part, really. There is a little bit more we can take apart. But, oh, we need to try and get this out, really. If I use the rubber... Ah, there we go. Yeah, again, on one of the brown ones, this was literally a big, rusty, solid mat. This is amazing. Here we have our little cooling fan. Yeah, our little armature, which looks pretty flipping decent, actually. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, I've never had one come apart this well before. Lots of lovely, greasy grime on there. Fantastic. Right. I'll carry on a little bit on my own. I'm going to get this started to be knocked down, and then we'll come back and finish off on the switch, because we may as well. There is one crosshead screw. I had the flipping screwdriver. There it is. It seems to be holding this very interesting and very old looking switch into place. Put you off there. You can just go with my screw card over there. And then this comes off. There we go. Hang on. I'm just trying to unhook and put that down. Oh, okay. It's not actually quite as exciting as I thought it might be. It's just a toggle switch with a nice little shell. So fair enough. Oh, wow. Look at the rust on those terminals. Oh, look at the burn mark from years of it arcing out in the back. Brilliant Hotpoint quality. But I will say this thing has come out far better than I thought it might. Its only real issues have just been the age of plastic. So I'm going to take apart what I can. I've no idea what the heck that string is all about, and we're never going to know, because I'm not going to put it back in. And yeah, basically glue everything back together. And answer my door. For those of you following the videos, that was the lady finally picking up her shark upright. The one we put the new top piece on. It's now 4th of November as I film this. So yeah, all we're going to get a good wash. That bit of cardboard will survive. What I was doing was getting out these bits of plastic, because yeah, I now need to play jigsaw puzzle with however the heck these go. That's this one here, look. So hopefully when it's all cleaned up, it'll just be a nice, it's going to be a clean glue and then lots of ugly reinforcement, really. And this machine may live on, although it has made a bit of a mess. So I'm not going to pass up the opportunity, because again, I'm still testing this blue carpet. Let's see what the green note. This is actually only about the 2nd time I've used the flipping thing since filming 12 vacuums in 12 months, November. So it's not very dirty. From experience, this needs to go on medium, because it just hasn't got the suction power to pull the dirt through otherwise. No, you don't snope out here. Yeah, not bad. Put it on high. Yeah. There we go. Marvellous. Yeah, probably not what Green Note had in mind when they send me these cordless vacuums to test. But equally, I don't think they've watched these videos too much. And yeah, you send me a cordless vacuum cleaner, this is what happens to them. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Oh my goodness, I've got my light positioned in completely the wrong place. There we go. Oh, that isn't bad. I'm not even going to bother doing anything with that for now. We have more dirt to clean up. So yeah, this works fine. it'll still pick stuff up. Marvellous. And yeah, well, we are left with stuff that I am just going to clean now. We're going to end this video here, and I'm going to say I'm amazed at how easily this thing came apart, bar the bag, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm reasonably confident that there will be an after video at some point of this machine. What do you think? Have you ever had a Hotpoint Junior, or a machine that, you know, is really quite tricky to take apart, mainly because it's just a cheap version of something else, and therefore, you know, isn't really designed with longevity and servicing like the original Hoover Junior was. Oh, come on, can I get this off? Yeah. I and this Hotpoint, whatever it was, will see you soon. Bye-bye.